Hey everyone! Imagine this. You are traveling in a new country, and you see a signboard in a language you don't understand. You pull out your phone, open Google Translate, and bam! Within seconds, the words make sense. Ever wondered how that happens? Well, it's all thanks to something called syntactic parsing, a technique that helps computers understand the structure of human language. Today, we are diving into this fascinating world of natural language processing, NLP, and how parsing makes AI smarter. Let's go. What is NLP? Before we dive into parsing, let's talk about NLP, natural language processing. NLP is the secret sauce behind chatbots, voice assistants like Alexa, and even grammar-checking tools like Grammarly. In simple words, NLP allows computers to read, understand, and even generate human-like text. But for this to happen, AI needs to break sentences into meaningful parts. And that's where syntactic parsing comes in. Ever wondered how Google Translate understands language? You type a sentence in English, and it instantly appears in French, Japanese, or Hindi. But how does AI know what you mean? How does it arrange words correctly so that the sentence makes sense? This magic is made possible by syntactic parsing. Let's explore what it is and how it works. What is syntactic parsing? Think of a sentence like Lego bricks. You can't just throw them together randomly and expect a solid structure, right? The same goes for language. Parsing helps AI arrange words properly to understand meaning. The cat sits on the mat. Makes sense. Cat the mat on sits. Wait, what? Syntactic parsing ensures AI doesn't get confused by arranging words in a structured way, just like a grammatically correct sentence. What is syntax? Syntax is the set of rules that define how words are arranged in a sentence to convey meaning. Correct sentence: the little girl plays in the park. Incorrect sentence: little the park in girl plays. Without syntax, words would be just a jumble of letters. Syntactic parsing helps AI follow these rules. How NLP uses syntax? AI applies syntax in many ways, including predicting the next word like in text generation and autocorrect. Understanding relationships between words crucial for chatbots and search engines. Every time you use Google search, NLP processes your sentence structure to find the best results. Why is syntactic parsing important? Syntactic parsing is like the GPS for AI, it helps navigate the structure of language. Here's where it's used. Chatbots, making conversations flow naturally. Search engines, understanding what you are really asking. Grammar checkers, fixing your typos like a pro. Machine translation, hello, Google Translate. Sentiment analysis, AI figuring out if a review is or. But how does parsing actually work? Let's break it down. Techniques of syntactic parsing. AI uses different strategies to break down sentences, just like we solve puzzles. Constituency parsing, splitting sentences into chunks like noun phrase and verb phrase. Dependency parsing, connecting words based on grammar rules, like she implies eats implies apple. Probabilistic parsing, AI picks the most likely sentence structure based on probability. Neural network-based parsing, deep learning does its magic to predict sentence structures. But how do these parsers actually work? Let's look at the two main approaches. Top-down versus bottom-up parsing. There are two ways to analyze a sentence, like an eagle looking down or a worm crawling up. Top-down parsing, big picture first. AI starts with a complete sentence and breaks it into smaller pieces. Example. Step 1, S implies NP-VP. Step 2, NP implies determiner N, VP implies we. Step 3. AI builds a parse tree. Used in recursive descent parsing and early parser. Bottom-up parsing, small pieces first. AI starts with words and builds the sentence from the ground up. Example. Step 1. Start with, she eats an apple. Step 2. AI groups, an apple implies NP, then eats NP implies VP. Step 3. Finally, she VP implies S. Used in CYK algorithm and shift-reduce parsing. Now, where do we actually use parsing in real life? Top-down chart parsing. Let's take a closer look at a powerful top-down approach, top-down chart parsing. In simple terms, this method starts from the main sentence structure and breaks it down step by step until it matches the actual words. It ensures efficient parsing by avoiding redundant computations. Steps in top-down chart parsing. Step 1. Start with S implies NP-VP. Step 2. Expand NP implies determiner N and VP implies V. Step 3. Match input with rules and build the parse tree. Used in recursive descent parsing, a method that recursively applies rules to break down a sentence. Early parser, a parsing algorithm that efficiently handles complex sentence structures. Bottom-up chart parsing. Now, let's flip the process and look at bottom-up chart parsing. Unlike top-down methods that start with the big picture, bottom-up chart parsing begins with words and builds up the sentence structure step by step. It's like solving a puzzle by first finding the smaller pieces and then assembling them into a full picture. Steps in bottom-up chart parsing. Step 1. Start with words as she eats an apple. Step 2. Group an apple implies NP, then eats NP implies VP. Step 3. Form the final structure, she VP implies S. Used in CYK algorithm, a dynamic programming-based parsing technique. Shift-reduce parsing, a method that incrementally builds sentence structures. Now that we've explored both parsing approaches, let's see where parsing is used in real-world applications. Where is parsing used? Here are some cool places where parsing works behind the scenes. Grammar checkers, fixing your emails before you hit send. Chatbots and virtual assistants, understanding what you mean. Machine translation, breaking language barriers. Text summarization, AI reading articles for you. Named entity recognition, NER, finding names and places in text. Now, let's make this even more fun with a quick quiz. Fun quiz time. Let's see if you've been paying attention. Question 1. The AI starts with the full sentence and breaks it into smaller components. What parsing technique is this? A. Top-down parsing. B. Bottom-up parsing. C. Shift-reduce parsing. D. Recursive descent parsing. The answer is top-down parsing. Question 2. The AI builds the sentence from words, forming larger units. What method is this? A. Top-down parsing. B. Bottom-up parsing. C. Recursive descent parsing. D. Predictive parsing. The answer is bottom-up parsing. Great job! Now, let's wrap this up. Final thought. Imagine if AI didn't have syntax rules, it would be like a toddler trying to write a novel. Parsing is what gives structure to AI's understanding of language. Without syntax, language is just words. Parsing gives structure to meaning. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this fun journey into NLP and parsing. See you next time.